Great practice today. Great practice today. Players came out. They had a kind of 2 rest days coming to this, so we were fired up to get the guys back out. The energy that they had, I loved it. The competitive nature that they had, I enjoyed that too. But I just like that we're still in camp mode, and the guys are still acting like that. It's not like we got out of camp and they're just, the intensity has gone down. So I'm excited about that. But I want to say, school started this week, so I want to say thank you to all the teachers in the LA Unified School District. Just want to say thank you to them. The school started this week, and we appreciate what they do, because most of those people, I take them from there. So hopefully, some of my guys have a good year that are in high school that are local. Open to you.
It seemed like you had parents here. Was that on purpose, or?
It's Saturday, so
yeah.
They want
Just
to
a better
see
showing.
Exactly. They want to come see their friends, and we have a few donors here also.
You talked about the energy. One guy bringing some energy from your special teams guy. I forget his name, but what's his backstory? How did you get connected with him?
Tucker?
Yeah.
Yes. So Tucker's a young coach. Actually talked to a couple of UCLA coaches that knew him, ex-coaches. After I interviewed him, he's a good guy. I like his energy. That's what you hear about here all the time. But he's just somebody, he brings I like him because he holds them accountable. He's really on them. He's with them all day. He just doesn't hand them off. So I appreciate it.
How do you think that unit's
It's getting pretty good because they're pretty deep. So, we're almost having kickoffs every day. Not kickoffs, but we kick off every day. So as long as they just keep competing, and I'm trying to give them more live situations and make it more game-like, but they're responding pretty well. So it's going to be a tough decision.
Anything you're trying to just shore up kind of in these last week and a half or so before game week stuff starts?
It's mostly just plays, just counting reps on how many plays we ran, if we ran enough of this, and 7-on-7, enough of this a team, just those situations, what have we done in the red zone. So there's more situational stuff to make sure we cover everything that can happen during the game.
Today's 2 weeks from the opener. Do you feel like the guys have a good grasp of what they need to?
Yeah, I think so. Because, in training camp, you throw everything out. It kind of gets easier as the season goes because it's just what's up in that game plan. So they've done a good job. It's mostly the quarterbacks. Those are the guys that are going through a lot because they have to be able to see if we didn't line up in the right formation and get guys lined up, and they've been able to do it.
How about for you? Obviously, you've been with the program for a while now, but first year as a head coach. Any jitters? Is it feeling different at this time of the?
I'm sure that happened Friday night. That night before, or it might even happen as I'm running out. You never know yet. But it's gonna happen. You just don't know when.
Not yet.
Yeah, it hasn't hit yet.
Okay.
I'm not gonna get all riled up before the games. It's similar to when I played. It'll hit me that Friday night, or when I'm laying in the bed, or
get a little sleep.
Exactly. Or if I wake up because I already wake up at 4 o'clock. So if I wake up earlier than that, then I'll know okay, my body's. But I've been feeling like how you felt when you're in high school and it's going to be that first varsity game. I'm just excited. You want to kind of get it out the way. Somebody was telling me, it's like when you're a player, we used to hear you say you want to get hit first, but I'm telling you right now, I do not want to get hit. I'll be ready to go just from seeing somebody else take that punishment.
Boss, seeing Ethan Garbers take that direct approach off season, being that vocal leader, how does that make you feel going to that first game against UCLA in less than 2 weeks?
Just fully confident. He's been trending up since the bowl game. He did not plan to play in the bowl game. Some injuries occurred. He came in there, slinging the rock around, was MVP. Came in the spring. We have a new offense. He picked it up well. Was able to line guys up, still lead, and take the position as the leader. Coming to training camp, did the exact same thing. Added more plays, more new guys also, and still was able to lead and make strides to pull himself away from the rest of the pack. So Ethan is doing a great job. I just, we keep him healthy. There's going to be some awards out there for him at the end of the year.
Have you started looking at Hawaii, or are you and the coaches still technically in camp mode?
Yeah, we've been looking at it. We've been looking at them. It's 2 weeks out, so we'll probably try to get next week kind of like a mock game week. So,
What did you see when you looked at it?
a good team. You know, they're gonna be ready to play. We played them a few years ago. Kids flew around out there. That's how we got there. You know, just he had 20 tackles against us. So they have talent. This isn't like we're going to play a non-Power 5 team. This is a real team. They're going to be out there ready to play. They're going to be excited for this game. I'm not going to say it's their Super Bowl, but it's going to be a game that they're looking up and wanting to beat us and wanting to play. So just like I told our guys, this is going to be a big game for us also. Nobody's looking past this. So I think that they're ready to play against somebody opposite of Bruin.
You obviously have other things more important to think about, but have you thought about maybe putting your own spin on the game day presentation? Something like the third quarter to fourth quarter light show, maybe entrance music. Have you thought about any of that?
Not really, but I still got a little bit of time. We got a bye week in there. We're away the first game, so I don't have to touch a little bit of stuff, but maybe. But right now it's just all ball, you know. But,
Similar question. As far as, sometimes fans talk about this. Any thoughts on alternate uniforms? Has that come about?
Yeah, I think our fans are really traditional, so I don't really see us going too far away from the UCLA tradition of uniform.
Throwback 1998 UCLA jerseys.
No comment.
I don't know what you're talking about. But that could be. It was a good year. It was a Rose Bowl team, so maybe you might see that. I'm not sure, but yeah. Hopefully, we just make it to a Rose Bowl this year, and I can just put the roses on the shoulder, and we're good to go.
Speaking of tradition, any thoughts on going back to proper gold pants or the Claridon? Has that been mulled around in the coaching rooms?
I mean, I have a lot of teammates, so I'm hearing all this stuff. Right? I almost got to mute every chat that has UCLA alumni in there because there's just so many ideas, and guys want to, they love the tradition of UCLA, so they want to see it get back to them. But we have a little bit of things coming forward too. So you'll see as the season goes, as it progresses.
You mentioned open campus and practices to people from the outside, athletes, other schools. How does it make you feel that knowing that the buzz around town, your recruiting is stepping up, and you're attracting a lot of kids that normally wouldn't take a look at the school?
If you go through the last few years, there's been a lot of talent leaving California, leaving LA. If we can keep these guys here, the sky's the limit. We had all the quarterbacks that left. Thibodeau left. Tackle from Servite, Mason left. You know what I mean? So these are big time players that are local in California, and they're playing in other division conferences. And now that we're in the Big Ten, I can promote that we're going to play against these people. We're playing against top talent, so you can still come to this school in this market. With the academics that we have. So I'm excited for it because I know the sky's the limit, and I know I don't like to harp on this all the time, but my freshman year here, we had the #1 recruiting class in football and the #1 recruiting class in basketball. That's the vision that I see us getting back to.
Can you tell us a little bit more about how you mentally prepare for games? Like, what are some things consistently that you've done from like high school to college to professional?
Well, it's going to be a whole new thing now because I was still getting turned up for the game.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to calm down a little bit more as the head coach. But I just have a little bit more. I don't need to be getting riled up. I just need to stay. But when I was a player and an assistant running back coach, I used to just I want to feel like I was playing. I don't think I'm going to go into that like that.
You just feel more mature, I guess?
I don't know if it's mature. I just think it's... Yeah, I'm getting old, I guess.
Just don't have the energy.
Maybe I am getting old. But I don't know. I just think it's another... Just finding a way to tap into what I need to instead of being so riled up, I could give a whole bunch of energy to the running backs, and then I could get it back. I want to just make sure I can make it through the game as a head coach. You get what I'm saying? It's uncharted territory, so I got to make sure I can swim before I just get up there and drown.
Yeah.
Speaking about running backs, how's it feel to see Carson Steele doing his thing in Kansas City?
Anytime one of my guys is out there being successful, I'm excited for him. So Carson's doing a great job. They got him playing fullback. He's catching balls out of the backfield. He's blocking, and he's running hard. So everything that he did here for us, we're excited for him. And, we're excited for that. Excited for Ethan Fernea also, Colson Yankoff, Casimir Allen, and all the other draftees. I'm excited for them.
Where's Fernea at now? Is he still with the Colts?
Yeah, still with the Colts.
He's been there for a while now.
Yeah.
With the pushback, with the schedule being pushed back an hour, is that to, I guess, get you guys ready for that game week, give you guys more of a routine of what it's going to be like during the season?
Low key. And just to move it back so parents can get it a little, try to help the families out a little bit. At 8:15, that's early.
After a long work week.
Exactly.
UCLA isn't really getting a lot of hype nationally, especially from Big Ten media. Do you think you guys are going to surprise them? Do you think you're flying a little bit under the radar?
Most definitely. There's two teams that were unranked at the end of the year last year, right? The locals, two teams, both unranked at the end of the year.
Yeah.
And the year starts at one's ranked and one's not. It is what it is, But we're gonna come out and play ball. We don't need anything handed to us. We gotta play ball. That's why talking isn't really my forte, because you can talk all you want, then get out here and lay an egg, and now what? Or you can not be a good talker and get out here and get these boys to play some ball. And that's what it's about. So, we don't need anything handed to us. I'm okay with whatever anybody has and any public opinions of anybody, because if we really went off of most of the stuff that people are saying, if you hold people to what they say, there's a lot of people that wouldn't have jobs in those businesses, but you don't get held to what you say, so it's okay. You can just make a comment and then it's brushed under the rug. So I don't get too caught up in that. I keep my players level-headed. They're not worried about it, but we fired up. It is a little light underneath you a little bit, so we just take it in stride, and you just better hope that you didn't say something and I beat you, because it's gonna be bad.
Do you keep the receipts?
Trust me. I got receipts from '98. So there's a few people on the list I'm still looking for.
Looking for a reason. Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.